if you hang around women enough, you go on enough dates, or you have a lot of female friends, you're going to discover and realize that women love camp victim. So in this video, I'm gonna go over the 5 reasons why women love camp victim. Number 3 is probably going to be the most shocking to you. So keep watching, because that's what I'm gonna get into this video. And at the end of the day, just women do not wanna take accountability or responsibility for anything they've done in the past, in the future, or in the present, okay? All right, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Kane. I'm the Silver Bachelor. This channel is 100% dedicated to dating advice for older guys. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and a notification button, because I'm dropping a video every day. All right, this is the most interesting thing about women and being in camp victim, all right, is I take Ubers quite often when I go out on the weekends or in the evenings, whatever. And periodically, I'll speak to the Uber driver and I'll share with them that I've got this YouTube channel. And if the Uber driver is a woman, then sometimes I share some stories. And one of the things that comes up, or has come up, is I've said, you know, it's very difficult for me to be honest with women, because when I'm honest, they can't take accountability or responsibility for their actions, even if they fucked up. And every single female Uber driver that I've said that to have said, yeah, I can understand that. So it's even the same in the workplace. You have to walk on thin ice to give constructive feedback to a woman, typically, because they just do not take accountability and responsibility for their fuck ups. And even if you're nice about it, they're just get defensive, argumentative, whatever. So here are the 5 reasons why women love camp victim, all right? Number 1 is, just like I said, no responsibility. They don't want to be responsible. And I blame this on women growing up as little girls and being handled like a velvet glove, all right? That all they have to do is blink their eyes and say please or sorry, and they get away with way more than little boys typically. And they carry that through when they're an adult, and they learn how to weaponize sex, and they know men's biggest weakness is sex, so they start to use that to their advantage and manipulate. And also in a social situation, other women do not give constructive feedback to other women. They will sit there and listen, and women are the best manipulators, and will do everything they can to spin a story to their side, which, by the way, there's always 3 sides to a story. Remember this. So never trust what a woman is saying. Even a man, never trust what he's saying. There's 3 sides. Those sides are what she said, what he said, and what actually happened. Okay? So 3 sides to a story. So number 1, women do not want to take responsibility. Number 2, and I mentioned this before, is they don't want to take accountability. So if they join OnlyFans and then they're wondering why the fuck guys don't want to date them, especially a high value man, well, duh, you idiot. You're on OnlyFans. High value men do not want to be with a woman who is a hoe and who's selling her body for money, okay? So they do not want to take accountability, and they think, well, we should have a right to our own body. We should have a right. Sure you do. Just like you also have to accept the consequences of your actions. Like us guys. Us guys are very, very well equipped to take accountability for our fuck ups, all right? So number 3 is, this is the one that I wanted to focus on a little bit more, is a lot of women are psychopaths, okay? This sounds a little harsh. I'll post a video in the description on a video I did on this topic specifically. And if you look at the definition of all the character traits of what makes a psychopath, you're like, oh shit, that describes most women. And I'm brushing big strokes here, but here's the thing. Psychopaths are born, right? Sociopaths are made. Psychopaths are very, very hard to detect because they can be very social, they can have relationships, and they are very well in functioning in society. Sociopaths are actually, the word seems it's the opposite. They're actually extremely awkward, and you can kind of identify, wait, this person, there's something off here. Where psychopaths are very conniving, very smart, and very manipulative. And the thing is, like I said, just check out my other video and you'll see the character traits that I go through, and you'll be like, oh damn, that describes most women. So that's number 3 is, and closely related to psychopath, is covert narcissist, right? Where they will put the blame on you and gaslight your ass. And this has happened to me. You guys have no idea. This has happened to me so many times, where a woman has fucked up. She's crossed the line with her shit tests, or I've had enough with her damn shit tests. And I would say, look, what you just said isn't very nice. How would you like it if I said the same thing to you? And almost every single time, 9 times out of 10, the woman, this is her reaction. Her reaction is, oh, well, it's either it goes like this. It goes something like, hey, if you wouldn't have done that or said that, I wouldn't have reacted this way. Or, well, I'm just challenging you, or I'm just being honest. And you're like, in your mind, you're like, you're a fucking bitch right now. You don't say that. But in your mind, you're thinking, fuck you. You just said this shit to me, and now I'm being nice and I'm bringing it to your attention that you just crossed the line and you did something wrong. 9 times out of 10, a woman will not take accountability, responsibility for her fuck up. What she just said was, well, not cool. And she starts to gaslight me. She said, well, if you wouldn't have acted that way, I wouldn't have said this. Oh, really? Okay, bye, right? So this is the thing, right? Women are very, very good at playing the victim, because who would dare question a woman and her story, right? So psychopath and covert narcissist are very, very closely aligned with that's number 3 thing. Number 4 is, well, if they don't take responsibility or accountability, they don't have to change their behavior. It's perfect in their mind. So that's number 4. And then last, number 5, and this is the sad thing, it attracts attention, right? They've done something, they get a negative response, and then they go crying to their friends, they go crying to their family, they go crying to their husband, their boyfriend. Oh, the world is such a terrible place. And yet she fucked up and she got fired because she deserved it, or she brought it upon herself, right? And just women in general will just sit there and gaslight others, will manipulate others, play the victim. They love being in camp victim because they get sympathy, and they don't have to change their behavior. They don't have to do anything, and it brings attention to themselves, all right? So I wanted to share this video with you guys just to let you know what you're walking into and what a lot of women are like, and you just have to accept it. You have to accept their nature, the way they are, because if you don't, it's an uphill battle. I accept the way they are, and that's why I prefer ultimately to hang out with my guy friends. And women, even if I'm dating them or I have a relationship, I'm always like a step back, right? Because I know their nature. The shit tests are gonna come, and I'm gonna have to correct them, and then they're gonna get all pissed off because I'm actually telling them something that they shouldn't have done anyways. All right, so hope you like this video. Let me know what you think in the comments, and what kind of shit tests have you had that I didn't cover today, because I want to hear your story. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.